Hey, Sean, you fucked Candace Owens over. Well, guess what? We brought in some reinforcements to screw you. The Officer Tatum, there you are, with Candace Owens. Okay, Officer Tatum, you signed your ass up on the dotted line. Support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. And so far you haven't unswore in. Officer Tatum, yeah. I'm in defense of the Constitution of the United States of America, and I require your assistance. Officer Tatum, folks. Now, let me ask you, this is talking about the key in Stephen Avery's bedroom and how Andy Colburn found... Officer Tatum, yeah. That's a bullshit conversation. It's a straw man argument. All you did was waste time and energy and people's resources, and you could better be utilizing your brain power. Now then, the difference between you and Candace is Candace can go up on waging war against the Constitution of the United States of America. You, sir, can go up on treason. Okay? Because you swore no to it, and now you're not doing that. Okay, what do we have here? There it is. Take a picture of it, folks. Okay. What we have here, Officer Tatum, is a 927... Okay, 920-755-8715. Okay, got that? Got that written down? That's the phone number. Now, you will notice it actually started in 12/6 of 2001. Okay? So we got phone number and date. That's what you got off of this. Now then, this here, Thomas Janda, right there it is. And his address is 12930, and you'll notice there's an A on there. There's an A. You see that A? All right. 30A. So write down 12930A, capital, little parentheses, I don't care, but just make it's an A. And that was on November the 5th of 2005. Okay, November, October, all right. Well, you'll notice this number right there, right? Same number. And now it's Barbara Janda, not Thomas Janda. And it's on Avery Road, but without the A, which means it's either Stevens or it's the shop. That address. January the 5th, 2006. So where did they have, now we have him, it's Thomas Janda at A and Barbara Janda at no A. See? There they are. Now that's weird, right? Here we have Kimmel L. Hermel's report. Anyway, and this is interview of Thomas Janda, and it was taken on 18th November 2005. On the 18th of November of 2005, Thomas Janda can only give one address. And he gave that address. So he was still living there. He has not moved out. Because that's the interview location. Alright? Maybe he says he moved in. Whatever. But the fact of the matter is that that's what he put down there. But it's still an A. So every time we see Thomas Janda, it's an A. But when we see Barbara Janda, it's not an A. Same phone number. Now the phone number has two different addresses. Officer Tatum, here's your situation. You have two phone lines going into Stephen Avery's address, or you have two phone lines going into the office address back in 2001, 12/6/2001. And then that phone number is supposed to go to Barbara's. So far it's been the shop, Barbara's, and Steve's. Same phone number. 3 different locations. Now we can eliminate Steve, that place, because Officer Tatum, yeah, Steve wasn't living there in 2001. Other people have moved in, other people have moved out 2001. Okay? Anyway. Only the Janda has the A. Dassey Janda residence has the A. This phone number, this landline is everywhere. It's not Stevens. It's not Barbara's, because Barbara's phone number and the phone number that Thomas Janda had is not this phone number. So, and it's been active consistently all this time. So whoever's phone number comes in, whoever's phone number goes out of the Dassey resident matters not. Stevens resident, people come in, people come out, and that matters not. It only narrows it down by process of elimination to be the Avery Auto Salvage. The bills are coming in different people's names, but still Avery Auto Salvage. You see? They even have the bill now going there. All right? So, what do you think of that? The key in the bedroom, Officer Tatum, is like this. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they moved the case. It doesn't matter if they didn't move the case. What key is that? That is not Teresa Marie Halbach's key, so it doesn't matter. Where did that key come from? That key came from a key chain sitting down there at Avery Auto Salvage office. Where did the RAV4 come from? Well, they came from Avery Auto Salvage. Avery Auto Salvage had them. Okay? Now, they're not imported. They were already there on the property. They've been on the property for years. Or whatever. But now you will notice that the vehicle that they found is not Teresa Marie Halbach's vehicle, because there's a 6B3. Write that down, Officer Tatum. And what they found on the property is a K95. Write that down, Officer Tatum. And the dash bin is from a 760. Write that down, Officer Tatum. Now, are all 3 of them same? Are all 3 of them Teresa's vehicle? Evidently, there's Teresa vehicle, Teresa vehicle, Teresa vehicle, regardless of the color code. Why don't we investigate it by its color code and then say what it is, instead of Teresa's vehicle, no matter what color it is, Officer Tatum? Is that the way we do shit? Now, the location in which they found it. Officer Tatum, yeah, you have been on recovery sites. Now, has there been a vehicle recovered from this location, or is this virgin? Oh, didn't get a good enough view? All right. This is exactly where they found, not Teresa's RAV4, but they found a K95 with a 760 bin. So it's K95/760. Not Teresa's the ankle. Lazy language. Now, has there been a vehicle recovered from this location, especially right there? Has there been? Or is that virgin, natural, undisturbed? That's virgin, natural, undisturbed, Officer Tatum. Okay. Do you see any tire tracks? Do you see anything over there? How long have those leaves been there? Longer than a week, okay? So, None of those leaves are crushed down. This has been supposedly. So this is supposed to be after recovery? No, these are photographs of prior to recovery. I don't care what date they say it is. The fact of the matter is they went and they filmed the spot where they're going to find a RAV4 in the first fucking place. And they went and took pictures of it before it was planted. They were supposed to go take pictures of it, and it wasn't there, and they took pictures of it not being there. But Chuck was supposed to put it out there, and he didn't do that. Chuck's not going along with the plan. Okay, now, there it is. Right there. You can't say that they don't know about it. Dean Strange, Roan Beauty, Stephen Dresden, Laura Nightrider, and Kathleen T. Zoner, Brett Bowie, and Calumet D.A. I sent them. Day to wear. Candace Owens versus Barbara Janatatic. They know. They know. They know that phone number does not lead to Stephen Avery's trailer, like Wiggert said. Wiggert, it leads to not Stephen Avery, because you add 12930 with no A. So you said Stephen Avery. No, it's Chuck Avery, The Office. Because if you've done research and you got the records, it would show you that it was December the 6th, 2001. Stephen wasn't there. So how can that number go back to Stephen Avery? It goes back to that address where there's just an empty trailer. See? Or the shop. It's the shop, because the shop's been in operation all this time. Numbers come and go from that place. Numbers come and go. But a landline over at Avery Auto Salvage office, that stays permanent. Okay? Everybody's going to wonder, well, why is this empty trailer getting mail for Barb Janda? You know? No. This isn't going according to plan, Officer Tatum. So it doesn't matter the key. Let's talk about that key. Oh, it's Teresa's key. Well, no, Teresa's DNA is not on that key. That key has been in Avery Auto Salvage. They meticulously clean the key of all DNA with rubber gloves. They cleaned it all. Andy Colburn cleaned it all. Somebody. Link. And it was in the dash, right? It fit the RAV4 that was in Wisconsin State Crime Lab, the K95-2, the second K95 RAV. Okay. Now then, who put DNA on it? Shelley Cohane. So Shelley Cohane put DNA on the key without Teresa Marie Halbach. Stephen Avery's DNA on the key without Teresa Halbach on the key, because he didn't have Teresa Halbach to get in with. Then they sent to the lab, K95-2 lab, which has never been an Avery Auto Salvage, never been there. The K951 was there, the K952 was not. K951, Officer Tatum, is shot. There's a bullet hole in it. Officer Tatum, yeah, K952, the Wisconsin State Crime Lab, does not have that bullet in it. That's two different wraps. Neither one of them have an original bin on it. They always have a detached bin. Officer Tatum is a bent, not in factory condition, and a detached bin evidence in a court of law. It's tampered evidence. You can't use it as tampered evidence, right? Or do they use tampered evidence? You got a telephone number going straight into the office of Avery Auto Salvage, Officer Tatum. Do you believe that Stephen Avery killed Teresa Marie Halbach when her message got on the Avery Auto Salvage office answering machine by Chuck Avery and not on Barb Janda's machine at 12930A because the line did not go there. Although later on it says it does, so now it's a different thing. That billing, the billing has changed. They changed it over to Barb on the 5th of November of 2005. It became Barb's on the 5th of November 2005. It wasn't Barb's prior to the 5th of November 2005. Teresa became missing on the 31st of October 2005. Thus, that phone number was not in the Dassey Janda residence, and Bobby Dassey is the only one that says that number went to that house, and all other reports, except for Blaine, boom, Blaine gave the number up that was to the house, and that's not the number. So, Officer Tatum, when you have this much going around, switching vehicles, phone numbers, it's not a simple murder. There's other forces in play. Officer Tatum, yeah. Instead of just coming on Candace Owens' show, making a cameo appearance and leaving, why don't you investigate this yourself? You know? Why mock us when we have hard, solid evidence? You're got a choice, Officer Tatum. I'm in defense of the Constitution of the United States of America. You're either with me or you're against me. But either way, your ass is in the grass. You understand what I'm saying to you, sir? You better not be treasonous against the Constitution of the United States of America when you jump your ass up here and give your fucking opinion. Your uneducated opinion. All right, so what? He didn't move the bookcase around. It doesn't matter. It's still there. He says he moved the bookcase around. The photos show that everything's in the same spot and the key is there. And they didn't say that wasn't. And then when it came up later on, well, look at all the desk on the desk. And now it's a problem because of what he said in court. It didn't make no sense. No. You can't. You're getting there trying to slide this. You're twisting shit right in there with them, and you're trying to make this bullshit make sense. And if I went into a place and somebody was missing, and they gave me that I have to go look for this particular button on this particular fucking couch, and I ignore everything else except for the body laying there that I trip over, now, if you're in there and you're looking around, and there's a car, you're not looking for a car key, but car key pops out. Where'd the car key come from? Bobby planted it. He couldn't have. Why? Because it wouldn't have Stephen's DNA on it now, would it? No, they didn't find it. They brought it in with them, threw it down on the floor, and said, there you go. Andy Colburn and Lieutenant Link planted the K952 RAV4 key, the bait vehicle, and they showed that Shelley Cohane put Stephen Avery's DNA on that key. They got that key back and brought that key over and dropped it in there so that Stephen Avery would find it, and Shelley Cohane did not know that was not Teresa's key. So she didn't test it for Teresa's DNA. She just put that on there and assumed it was Teresa's DNA would be on there. And we got Shelley Cohane planting DNA, Stephen Avery's DNA on the key, and Lincoln Colburn dropped it off so it would be entered into evidence. And then they would go and test it again, and there'd be no Teresa. The blood that's on not Teresa's vehicle, but on the K95-2, the bait vehicle is to bait Shelley Cohane into putting Stephen Avery's blood from his Trans Am into the dash of the RAV4, and then they go off someplace else to go fuck with you with the blood out of a vial so that you won't look at what's going on. But yet, that was to set Shelley Cohane up for planting evidence on evidence that was there for bait purposes only. It's a sting operation. Officer Tatum, you are tasked with staging a scene in which Teresa Marie Halbach is supposed to be murdered. Are you going to do that, or are you going to set up a counter operation, a sting operation, to catch crooked cops? This is what this is, Officer Tatum. The Manawha County lower echelon personnel was ordered to frame Stephen Avery. Kenneth Peterson comes to mind. And Herman said, nah, we're not going to do that, but we will set a trap for you. We'll put a bait vehicle out there. The vehicle that's on Avery Auto Salvage, the K951, that's a decoy vehicle to catch Pam and Nicole going to that location and reporting whatever vehicle they find at that location. And we got photographs to prove that that location has not been disturbed one bit. So that's photographs ahead of the actual finding of the vehicle. How they frickin' know to go film to take pictures of that spot? Officer Tatum, yeah, it's not as easy as you're going to make it out to be. And now you're twisting and you're over there trying to salvage this convicted murderer by making up some bullshit stuff. No, why don't you do some real police work on this? Not go over there and blow your fucking horn. Why don't you jump in on this? Officer Tatum investigates. Yeah, man. Why don't you investigate, dude? You just don't jump up there, yak, and then go with it and make us look like we're fucking nuts. That's twisting your shit. So talk about propaganda. You're involved in a propaganda machine. Tatum. Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey, no matter what the fuck they are, deserve fair trial, period, and they didn't get it. They got railroaded. Officer Tatum, yeah. If you falsify your report, if you falsify documents in your report, if you state one vehicle is Teresa Marie Halbach and come to find out it's not Teresa Marie Halbach, then that case is Judge Boyd due to fraud upon the court. You know what fraud upon the court is, Officer Tatum? I know you do. And you do know that Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey could not be convicted because the landline that they said went to Barb's answering machine located on 12930A was actually put on the answering machine 12930 Avery Auto Salvage office. Thus, Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey are unconvicted individuals because of fraud upon the court. The court orders are now void. Can you explain that? You explain all this. You got to get a search warrant and go look for the third piece of toilet paper, on the roll. Well, and you can't do it looking at it now, So it's going to take 15 searches to go find what? No, because you're looking for specific shit. No, you're looking, and they say, well, we're looking for anything that for Teresa Marie Halbach. So now you're contradicting this. It's contradiction. But it has nothing to do with Stephen Avery's bedroom other than the key that came from Wisconsin State Crime Lab. So it's Chuck Avery's keyboard to somebody that had custody. The key got down there and it bit. See, because the key fits the decoy rapport. No, the bait rapport. The key fit the bait rapport. See? It's a sting operation. You're uncovering a sting operation, bad cop, good cop, bad cop. That's what you got. It ain't Stephen A. been killing. Okay, you been on a murder scene there, Officer Tatum? Been on a murder scene? Yeah. You look at that and you tell me. Did all that shit happen in that garage? You looked at the pictures. Really? Officer Tatum, yeah, I wouldn't be showing up on Candace Owens talking bullshit anymore. Because that's just bullshit. Andy and it's bullshit. But that key is not Teresa's, dude. Understand that's not Teresa's key. That key belongs to K9 5-2, Wisconsin State Crime Lab. Officer Tatum. Now, I know what I'm talking about. So, you better pay attention to my ass.